Big crash, 18 down here in turn 4.
J.J. Yeley right between turn 3 and 4. Pounds the wall, puts us under caution for the 5th time today in lap 190. Look way on the right of your screen. Here he comes.
You know, I think he did that same thing in the Busch race yesterday. Kind of all by himself. Car got really bad loose.
Joe Gibbs has made some misses in his career, but this one was one of the worst. J.J. Yeley's career at Gibbs was below mediocre in my assessment. But whenever me and my mom talk about NASCAR's busts, the first driver she mentions is J.J. Yeley. Before we get into NASCAR, we must take a look at his foray into IndyCar, where he wasn't all that great either. In 1997, Yeley won Rookie of the Year in USAC before competing in 4 IRL races in '98. His highlights there that season was just a 9th place finish at Indianapolis despite a first lap spin. He would run some races in 2000, but ultimately would return to USAC, picking right up where he left off by winning the 2001 and the 2003 National Sprint, the 2002 and 2003 Silver Crown, and lastly the 2003 National Midget Series titles. He was only one of 2 to win all 3 of USAC's top divisions in '03, being the first to do so since his car owner, Tony Stewart, did in 1995. So now you see why Gibbs took the risk. He saw a potential Tony Stewart because of the 2 similar success in open wheel. So Gibbs would sign Yeley in '04, where he would run 17 Busch races that season. The problem was, though, he wasn't very good, as he only garnered 4 top 10s and would wreck a lot.
You get run into by a veteran on the outside and turn your head on in the fence. It's a little ridiculous. You know, I don't know if it's just from sitting around all day, but a lot of those guys are driving like idiots out there. So just disappointed. We had a good...
Oh, and Joe Gibbs would let him run 2 Nextel Cup races that season as well. It was no different. He wrecked there just as much too. But despite that, J.J. Yeley was still given a full-time Busch Series ride for the 2005 season. So his numbers look like this: 0 wins, 4 top 5s, 12 top 10s, an average finish of 19.7, and an 11th place points finish.
Bobby Labonte may not be retiring, but he too will be moving on to the greener pastures of Petty Enterprises.
It's tough, tough doing this, and it's been a great 11 years with everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing, Interstate Batteries. It's hard because they're family.
To fill the seat of a past champion will be a challenge, but Gibbs Racing is counting on J.J. Yeley to re-energize the Interstate Batteries team.
Wait, what? He didn't even do anything. What did he do? He didn't even finish inside the top 10 in points in the Busch Series, yet you fools gave him a Nextel Cup Series ride? For what?
Yeley, again, hard into the wall, turn 1. Caution is out. A succession of bad luck for J.J. Yeley. They thought they had that car pretty well fixed, and now it's pretty well more broken.
I'm anxious to see who gets this free pass. I was watching that race between Jeremy Mayfield and Jamie McMurray in the 26. They were battling.
Of course, Ace gets the Ford bold move of the race for all that fancy footwork. And a big pile up here. Joe Nemechek involved again. Dale Jarrett, J.J. Yeley, Reed Sorensen, and Bobby Labonte were back under caution.
It's inevitable. This always happens with about 10 laps to go. Felipe Lopez breathing again.
Felipe, light one up, buddy. You all right? This is just working beautifully for these guys. I mean, think about it. All they need is a few cautions. They can make it to the end.
It's going to take several cautions to clean this mess up.
What happened?
Top of the hill here, it just seems like it inevitably on these restarts. Dale Jr. gets in the back of J.J. Yeley. Kyle Petty just rams into the back of Joe Nemechek.
And they just start stacking in after that.
Remember too, Darrell, you're the elevation change there. You're coming out of that corner, and look at Kyle. You're kind of blind coming up over that hill to what might be in front of you right there.
Okay, come on. Watch out, 01. Clear.
Check out strategy down the stretch here. Oh, caution is out. J.J. Yeley. And this
Is this 3?
changes everything.
Well,
Yes, this is his third
car
visit to the wall. Yes.
He can't wait to come back next year.
Okay, we'll go on board with Stremme, see what we can see. Well, Stremme's the lucky dog in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Boy. Tough weekend at Michigan for JJ.
Ooh, hard. Mark Martin hard in the wall. Robbie Gordon involved. Yeley involved. Oh, man.
Mark Martin, right now, second in the championship standings.
He expected this last week, not this week.
Right. Thought this would be perhaps his night.
It looked like he was going to have a terrific finish tonight, but...
And I'll tell you what, that saved Jeff Burton. I mean, he may have went a lap down, but he could have went 2 laps down.
They got him off of pit road finally.
Pat Truss is upset with J.J. Yeley, I guess. That's pretty slick to acknowledge the crowd.
Thanking the fans. Let's go back and take a look.
Well, it looks like Yeley decided to come down into pit lane and didn't let everybody behind him know. And I mean, took out 2 good race cars. And I mean, I don't know if he ran out of gas and decided that he needed to get down pit lane right then, but even if you're running out of gas, you gotta watch what's coming in your mirror. I mean, Mark went in the wall about the worst angle you could.
Oh, shocker, it didn't work. Like I said before, what did he do to move up a series? Nothing! He did absolutely nothing. So his rookie stats look like this: 0 wins, oh shocker, 0 top 5s, 3 top 10s, an average finish of 25th, and a 29th place points finish. Okay, that's just sad. Just absolute trash, especially if you're driving in JGR equipment. And his sophomore stats aren't any better. 0 wins, 1 top 5, 3 top 10s, a pole, an average finish of 22.6, and a 21st place finish. And pretty much after that, he would be let go from Joe Gibbs after 2007 and would become a NASCAR journeyman. His only Cup highlight was a 2nd place finish in the Coca-Cola 600. Now, what went wrong here? Well, for starters, he wasn't even ready for stock cars to begin with. And he was rushed way too early into the Cup Series, way too quickly. And if he was to wait maybe another year, I'm sure he would have more of a respectable resume at JGR. But on the other hand, if you can't run well in great equipment like JGR, you shouldn't be in the Cup Series at all. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and also a Happy New Year. We're into the year 2018 now. In just a month, we will be back to watching NASCAR again for the 2018 season. And also to mention, expect a Hater's Guide sometime in late January or early February for the 2018 season. I will be going over every driver and also as well as every team before the season starts. In just the Monster Energy Cup Series, and then a video after that will also be like a predictions video, something like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.